ago, we were talking about the triple P bottom line. How many of us remember that era? I think I'm dating myself. I should stop talking about a few years ago. You know, but it's almost as if things are packaged one way, then they are repackaged. There was triple P, everybody was going into triple P. I know people who went into that space. Currently, I know people who are doing ESG. I know people who are doing sustainability reporting. I know people who have gone into CSR, all as a way of diversifying their careers based on that foundation they got as accountants. We also have people, well, as an example, I took the supply chain management designation, and I worked in supply chain for a bit. My base knowledge as an accountant helped me add value to the business in that space. So there's so many examples of how, you know, I've seen people diversify, and I have diversified myself. Thank you. Okay, so an interesting thing about being an accountant is the fact that you can find yourself in any workspace, and it gives you an opportunity to be able to learn what is being done in that space. You can find yourself in, let me say, taxation, audit, name it, you know, various fields. As an accountant, please, all we need to do is put hands on there and learn all this new, everything relating to big data, AI, blockchain, and all the rest of it. Thank you.
Okay, I just want to shift this in because the thing is that when you look at diversification,
the speaker.
Just project your voice. It's working.
It's working, just project it.
So, because it depends on what we choose eventually. I said initially that we are equipped to succeed. These things are enough. It's just like people giving talent. Somebody can trade with his own talent and you are successful. Somebody can feed his own talent. I just want to give a simple example. I have a young lady born in 1996. She came to Canada and she went to school as a nurse. And after finishing nursing, she worked just like for 3 or 4 years. And she started her own business in 2022. The first year of operation, her gross income was $1.9 million. 2023, her gross income is $4.2 million. And she's operating from her home. This girl is rich at a young age. So we should look at those options. She was trained as a nurse. She can be working in the hospital 12 hours, 7 days in a row. But she's using her knowledge, which you and me is equipped with to succeed. So when you're talking about that, I met one of us today, I think his name is Mark. He said he's into business, we just have a quick chat. He said he could have started his business long before he started. I think he started 7 years ago in Nigeria. So there are opportunities for us. We need to identify those opportunities and take advantage of it. And then we can continue to learn, you know, use tools that are available to strengthen our businesses. Thank you.
Just to chip in one or two things. In addition to what has been said, I know of not less than 5 people among our members here that even though they are accountants, but they already identified their passion. And one of them is, I said, I like transportation. So the guy went into logistics and transportation, and is really doing good in that area. And we have some of my colleagues here now rightly looking at me that that has already diversified into IT space, and is data analytics, and that is Then I have other ones that say, you know what, accounting is good, accounting is very fantastic, but how do I leverage on my accounting experience and skill to diversify into area of forensic accounting? And another one said, oh, my own is data analytics. I like to analyze things. If you find that passion in you, it is better for you to start as soon as possible, so that you don't just get stuck in a career just because of money. You get stuck into it only for you to now discover that, oh, I don't have passion for this. So that would be my piece of advice. Know what your passion is, and tailor your accounting knowledge towards that. And I believe you will succeed.
Okay, next question and our last question, because we only have a bit more time. So, for the panel, where should accountants start with diversification? So, my view is go online and look at some of the influences around accounting. And I know that might be uncomfortable and a bit weird for some of our folks, including myself. But if you go online and look at some of the influences in accounting, they're posting some really interesting stuff on information, on YouTube, LinkedIn, and it may not be something you like, or may not be something you can follow immediately, but it gives you an idea of the diversity out there. It gives you an idea of what different accountants are doing, what they're sharing. And the message for this in How Do You Start is share your expertise. Every single person in this room has an expertise, has knowledge,